Well, hello there, hi there, welcome to Just Bird. Today is a Louis Tomlinson read. I'm going to set up the reading. Welcome and welcome back. So let's see what's coming up for Louis Tomlinson. It's August 15th, so I'm just going to do 5 cards with each of these, I believe. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. Let's see. Yeah, I think 5 cards. Anyhow, y'all gonna notice you can't leave any more comments. You can thank the folks. You know who they are. I left them up in the comments. So, you know who they are. This is not a platform that you can come and spew hate about the boys. So I'm just fixing and correcting that. So those that, don't mind, don't mind. Others that want to mind, well, just breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth, because you have no control. Alright, so let's begin. I'm just prepping the cards. I might fast forward, I might not. I'm just going to take my time because I don't work for you. Yeah, let's see. All right. So in the past, Louis was pissed about something, but currently he's in control. So in the past, there's all of the, the stuff that he doesn't like being said, the drama, just cutting it off. He's sick of it. He's sick of it, and he's standing his ground, but he came to a crossroads with the things that were being spoken. So it's like, if you're not going to tell the truth, then he's going to shut his comments off too. He's just going to disappear and you won't see him. Because here comes your heartbreak, right? This is also a hidden influence that Louis does not see coming, is heartbreak, separation. Is that separation from divine feminine? The advice is to kind of talk about it. Page of Cups energy is about communication, speaking from your heart, communicating your emotions. But it's the beginning, But it also could be the character in this card is just so silly. Like, is he out there pounding them down? That's not the advice. The advice is to communicate. Stop stuffing your feelings and start talking. And the result will be, he shows up as King of Coins. So he's stable, understanding, grounded, and business-minded. It's just a confidence. He's very confident in himself. It's like an I win. Let's see. Well, Louis Tomlinson. What's he arguing about? Clarity. It's the broom. Clearing clearing the air, so to speak, with that Five of Swords energy. So, yeah. But let's see. The dandelion, spirit. So, communication. Spirit communication. He's in control. Somebody saw a witch doctor. Just saying. The emperor had some assistance. Someone's doing divination with someone's help. To separate Louis from Zara. Is that her name? Zara. I wasn't sure where the spirit communication, but he's in control of this, so he would be the one that is. Does he want to break up? And he wants like a witch doctor to do it because of an argument. Well, maybe it's not him. I'm just saying Emperor energy, and it's him, and this is his reading. But it could always be somebody in his, in his circle. And Witch of Endor. So let's see. Doesn't matter. Somebody wants these two apart, and they're doing it magically. They're not magically delicious, they're just magically disappear. So let's see. All right, so let's keep going onto this Page of Cups. These two are like family, like father, son, or daughter. But let's see. Both are feminine energy. Intense emotion. So he's trying to swallow his emotions, but he needs to express his emotions. That's the advice. Because look, he's taking a moral stance here and holding someone accountable. Culpability for being immature, or substances even. It would be drink or even flirty. But it's intense emotion, so I feel like he's just trying to stuff his emotions. Because he needs to express them, learn how to express his emotions. And fire. Well, there's a business opportunity out of this. I don't know how that is, but there's potential for something, because there's something sparked there, inspiration, but it could be like a business idea, and an opportunity's coming in. So that could be manifestation. With the cleansing and clearing, we have the air, water, fire, and spirit. So all of the elements are on the board. In order for manifestation to take place. But fire, water, air, spirit. Maybe okay, because it's with assistance, that's why there's double spirits, like a working with more than one, but it's just there's somebody getting assistance. So let's just see, what does this mean? That there's, there's something sparks ideas, work ventures, investments, but material things is the likely outcome is like new job, new money, new understanding of one's potential, of one's worth. And so that would mean a shift from this behavior, which the advice is to express the emotion, because there's and be accountable for the things that you say, for the things that you do, the things that you create. But in order to manifest, you do need that intense emotion. But what they're manifesting is this heartbreak, separation. So somebody's trying to break someone up. And it's the hidden influence. So he doesn't know that this is happening. So it has to be someone on his team or her team. I don't know if she has a team, but someone is trying to break them up, unbeknownst to him. It could be like his boss, one of his bosses, because they haven't. It's creating tension and arguments here. And Emperor is the boss energy, but so corporate may want him to get rid of her, because it's creating arguments. And then we have 8 swords, so an obsession to drink. Listen, she needs to go so that he can get this business opportunity, is what this is saying. He doesn't, it feels like they want to create, the boss wants to create this intense emotion of heartbreak so that, and he can create, right? So that he can work, so that he can write, so that he's motivated to put all effort into this job, this career opportunity. It's a sick industry. That's a sick industry where his leader, right, is doing work against him. Like literally, spiritually doing work against him. My gosh. It's just like, he's trying to clear the air. He went to clear the air with the boss, right? But too late. She's creating distractions and not enough. He's not wanting to make money. So or his music isn't good in their eyes. Okay, I'm talking about execs. I'm talking about corporate. Like, it's not pulling in enough money. So if the boss creates this heartache and separation, he'll start, they need their little artist. So buck up, have a drink, and express that raw emotion because that is what makes and generates business opportunities, records, money, sale, gold records, infection. Ugh. So many people just on his mind, but wreaking havoc like a virus, like the toxic words, everything. But Power of 13, yeah, it's time to change. Yeah, somebody's lying, wearing a mask. There's the mask. The infection is the lies. 4-4 on the board there. 4-4-4 with the Emperor. Awards. They're worried about awards. Lying about, what we made, what we created. It's man-made. Self-made. They concerned about his appearance. Okay, so in the past, we have the infection. In the present, we have the lies. And those lies they're coming, there's like so much that's coming in from the past. And they're trying to make him what they want him to be. Paint him how they want him to be. The hidden influence is the sculptor. Self-made. That's what he doesn't see coming. Like that you can create it by yourself. You can remove the mask if you choose, but you keep it on. The advice is to be unique. Just be you. It's toxic. But at least it's not infectious. You're in control, you're in control of your mind. You can think for yourself. This is kind of like go on your own to like create by yourself. Don't worry about the business because they are destroying your mind with lies. And somebody's trying to make him what they want him to be. And he's like, I'm just me. I have all of these ideas up here. I'm multifaceted. And that's what comes out. Like the beast inside of him comes out. Meaning he's going to come up with a creative way to say what's on his mind and to deal with this situation. He's extremely colorful, deviant. And he don't like having to hide who he is. Like he wants to show off who he is. But they're like, no, you can't be that. They want awards and accolades. They don't care how he gets there. And he has, like, this is this. Do you see? Well, what information do they have on him that they're going to hold him accountable for on the job? It's some morality clause here. Anyhow. Give me another message for Louis. Another message for Louis. Just 3 cards, and then I'll grab the angel cards for Louis Tomlinson. I should probably just do predictions, but let's... 4 of Cups, sense of apathy, withdrawal, wanting something new, just kind of like, I'm ready for a clean slate. That, I know if I want to get out of this boredom, I need to make a decision of whether or not I want to stay where I'm at or go somewhere new. He's thinking about where he has spent his time, and he needs a moment of withdrawal to just be like, I don't care. He's just at a point where, like, I don't care, but, how this makes you feel, yeah, I don't care. Leave me alone while I process this and decide what I'm going to do. And I think he's going to try something new. Go off on his own and, whatever. Create something new. Because there's a lot of, weight there. 10-10. Oh, no, that's not 10-10. Anyhow, let me pull from a different oracle. Okay. What's this, an angel? Angel World Oracle is the name of this. I just like it. It looks like divine justice to me. So let's just see what we can get for Louis Tomlinson. Angel message, and then I'll do some charms on top of this. Let's see. Make a decision. If you want joy, you have a choice. Make a decision. See? Could have just pulled these instead of all of these. Very simple and to the point, very direct. Make a decision if you'd like to find joy and peace in your life. You do have a choice. Take that time out. Make your decision with that 7 of coins. If you, and what was the center? If you want that joy of the Fool, that freedom, make a decision. It's yours. And it's your responsibility to make the decision. So, let's see. Louis Tomlinson. Mom came out, so his mom is with them. Can y'all see that? ideas. See, he's... What's on its face? Oh, the rainbow is upside down. So he's not so happy. That cloud would be black if it, So something hovering. Confusion. The wand, the magic. I want to believe, but he's losing faith. He wants to believe that he can come up with have these creative ideas on his own. His mom's trying to spark these in him. He wants to believe that she's still here, but he's questioning that. It's like he's losing his magic between he and his mother because he's not being given these, clarity with that light bulb in the position there. And then we have this, but turned over. He feels like he's losing his magic to create, but because he's not feeling... He feels disconnected from his mom. He has an idea, maybe something that they have rejected. And he needs to express it in order for, the confusion and the clarity to come. Maybe when he clears this up, whatever this has, he has his happiness upside down, and, whatever that is about, like a slight sadness, depression, things not being clear to him. Of course not, that's not clear up here, an inability to speak your mind, your peace, your desire, because they want you to, they want to create this heartbreak, or this is him wanting to break up. Either way, he feels very alone, like everything's upside down, even the alien, and that's like, I'm out here, yay, I'm cool. He may be out there with some ideas. He may think that his ideas are too far out there, and his mom showing up, they may even involve his mom, or something that she created. I don't know. Well, he is something that she created. Anyhow, his ideas are wild and out there and strange and unique, but there's this fear that's blocking him. Like, it's a blockage. It could be an emotional blockage because it's affecting his happiness, because it's a disconnect from his mom, so much distance between this and his mom. It's been hovering for a long time. She's been gone for some time. Some of his ideas are dark too, about depression and sadness and unhappiness and feeling strange, and that he doesn't really believe in much, in himself, in his ideas, in his creation, in his magic. His mom also has some weird, wacky ideas. She was a little out there too. I don't know her, but according to this, it's like the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. She liked antiques. He may like antiques. He may have an idea about antique. It's something to lift his spirit a little out there. Okay, that's what I have for Louis Tomlinson. Thanks for listening. Hello there. Hi there. Welcome to Whisper. Today's readings for Zayn Malik. It's just going to be a little update. Let's see what comes up for Zayn Malik. Mid-month August. All right, well, in the past, he was releasing some energy, walking away from something, letting go. Currently, he's a little worn out, he's tired, but he's not giving up. He could just be at the end of the road, ending a project, just feeling a bit tuckered out. What he doesn't see coming is hope, wish fulfillment, desire, a big old yes to what he's been stressing and working toward. The advice is to, tend to your mental health and get some rest. Make sure that you are getting outside in nature and taking some walks and relieving some of that anxiety, because the outcome is like there's potential, there's potential for growth in the outcome of this, and it's going to be a blessing. So there's no need to be so stressed out when it comes to these endings, like hard endings for him, like tough ones. So, but definitely something coming to an end for him. You have grandmother, so a loving energy here that he had to release. There could have been a, friend or something but grandmother spirit. Let's see, warm, nurturing, in need of comfort, someone to console him, wipe away his tears. So there's been sadness and need of nurture as he released these emotions. And then we have the Nine of Wands. Yeah, he's resilient since he was a child, right? Because he's a star, and he's been a star since he was a baby. He was born to become a star. But it hurts, and he's at the end of the road. It's like, man, am I ever going to grow up? I'm still have this spotlight on me. Yes, darling, you are growing up, and yes, the light is still being shined upon you. But this is just his destiny. Let's see. Oh, okay. He's stressed about somebody just ending him. He needs to surrender to this. He has a lot of fear right now. A lot of fear, anxiety, and it's over over a backstabber, right? Somebody not being truthful, somebody coming and taking what's his, somebody in entertainment that has it out for him, and he's afraid that they're going to end him. That's all fear, and that's just, he needs to rid himself of that fear, that shadow side, that, scared little boy. It's just, something about the lights being shined on him still creates anxiety, nervousness, and it's about it always ending. Like this all will end. I'll no longer be famous. No one's going to like me. They're not gonna, but somebody hurts him. That creates this fear, hurt from the past. Okay, well, the outcome is like false faces. Hiding your potential and not showing your true colors, like of where it is that you want to go. Why? Why hide? Why are you hiding? Why are you hiding? Oh, because of the shame, the guilt, the worry of it all ending and being like watched all the time. There's a sense of paranoia with him being watched, and he really needs the love and nurture. He's needed love and nurture all of his life. He's had a kind of rough. I know you're probably thinking, you got to be out of your mind. What do you mean rough? I'm talking about internally. He's worked very hard since the time he was birthed to become this star, just to have someone stab him in the back, feeling, but they're just feelings, they're not facts. So let's see. The shadow. Yeah, it's just the fear is just his shadow, so it's just, it's not real. It's created. So he creates this in his mind. It's just a fear. And it's because he's been backstabbed in the past, but he's still not prepared to show his true self. It's just he has so much fear that it doesn't allow him to even see his true potential. He has like that blockage there. Beautiful. Cards are beautiful. He's beautiful. He has this loving energy surrounding him since he was born. He feels a bit, we have dismemberment, like torn apart into multiple different pieces. So let me see what else we have. Zayn Malik. Give me 3. Okay, well, there's an opportunity and the potential coming back up with the fire, the inspiration, spirit here, just protection, excess, a potential for excess. And there's also that fire energy, earth energy combined here. Some chemistry brewing here. Could be between he and another. Setbacks, delays. Okay, so there's setbacks and delays when it comes to work. There's also when it comes to protection, it's let's see. Why is he withholding protection, or protection is being withheld from him? Like they're not protecting, there's an, like, it's like somebody's taken the opportunity to take advantage when Zayn has his guard down. It could come in. I'm just going to tell you, there's like a relationship that wants to take off, like chemically speaking, and he can't. He holds back. It's not the time. There's setbacks. And he has all of this pent up energy. So, you know, his wand is a little frustrated because he's probably doing this on purpose, like celibacy. But he's tempted. He just doesn't want to get caught up in the chemical attraction towards someone, because that will, he might dive all in. He wants to. He's like, this thing can grow into something, but not knowing. Okay, he's trusting his instincts here. He's gut instinct. He knows what this has, where like his passion, his fire to these temptations have led him in his past, and he's just far more grounded now. He's like, whereas in the past he may have overindulged in adult activities. Not anymore. Now he's very balanced. He's got earth, wind, fire, and water on the board, so he's good. He knows how to rein it in and hold it in and just temptation is temptation, and the more that we resist it, the stronger we become. The more magical we become, the more we can manifest. Let's see. Right. Yeah, because he's smarter than that. We have inner depths, depthness, and intelligence. So he's deeper than that. He wants to experience the whole of a woman. He doesn't want to be, he wants nothing less. And he wants to be able to give all of his passion to a person, right? He sees what he wants. He has his eye is on a prize, but he is not, I'm not going to say that he's not entertaining it. He's just not indulging in it. He's learned he has learned his lesson. He's like, I've learned to trust myself. And I know that when I get into these situations, these highly chemical, sexual, highly charged situations, man, they mess me up. Nothing goes right in those type of situations. So he's just really playing it cool, because he's not settling for the surface. He wants something more, and he's been taking the time. There's a lot of harnessing of that energy, that the sacral chakra, but he's also been working on his solar plexus here. So family, his job, he is trusting himself. He's not going to listen to anyone else. Change. Absolutely, that's what's been going on, and it's time, because he has everything to manifest that change. He's aligned with it. A healthy lifestyle, yeah, that's true. Good. So he may be getting fit, but that's mental health, spiritual health, everything. Something had to give. So maybe he has stopped some bad behaviors, mindsets, behavioral patterns. And there's that star energy. There's always hope. There's always hope. There's always hope. There's always hope for change, and he never gave up on himself. Very good. Because that's coming in so strong. So good for him. Good for him, good for him, good for him. He'll never lose hope. He's getting the nourishment that he needs, and he's changed something within his regimen to achieve it. And it has to do with the hope. Like knowing that he's that star, knowing that he shines. I don't know if he has a grandmother in spirit that is just like a guiding light to him, but he has someone that is very nurturing and loving and, comforting. Well, healthy lifestyle with the rose quartz. So he's taking care of his heart health and his emotional health, so that's good. He's aligning with love and taking care of it, and he's magically, his wish, here's the wishbone, it's coming true. It's attached to very close to the rose quartz crystal, so love is coming in for him. Who he desires, who he wishes. He wished for someone to change, but that change is underway. It hasn't completely, it's not there yet, but right, letting go. He's hoping for something sweet. Giving up sweets. We have this luscious little lollipop here. So it looks like he has given those up and said, no, I made that change. And he, you know, he doesn't want that to be a part of his life. He's singing, magically singing. So I would say that he's changed something with his tune. And he's hoping for, he has ideas that are coming in. He wants to spill the tea about something, but that's not coming anytime in the near future. It's coming in time, same way here with this clock. And so is this wish. This wish and like what he wants to talk about, that'll come up. It's coming, but in time. So whatever he's manifesting up here as far as being a little songbird, it manifests soon. Like sooner than later, but not right now. So I'd say like end of year type energy, because where we're at, middle of August. So we'll say end of year, beginning of year, some kind of dream that he's been working on. This love as well is right in the center. So there's hope. And they're beautiful. Of course. But he has a lot of ideas, like really hot ideas that he wants to bring about. But they're not going to, like I said, we're talking end of year, beginning of next year. That is when they'll manifest. So let's see. Something with his voice is changing. That's what I have for Zayn. Well, hello there. Hi there. Welcome to Just Bird. I'm going to check in on Harry Styles and Niall Horan. So first I'm going to do Harry. So Harry Styles, these are just quick little updates. The other two boys are longer videos. This isn't going to be a long read. So let's just see for the sake of time and energy. Harry. All right, past energy, he's healing something, just really, in that vibe. So I don't know what was damaged, hurt, or harmed that he needed to treat himself with compassion about, but in the past energy, that's what he was doing, is just healing. And currently, he is protecting himself. He's being careful and cautious. The hidden influence is that he doesn't see a relationship coming. The advice is they're spiritual twins, so he doesn't know that there's a soulmate coming. So, he's going to have to get in touch with that. And they're coming in very soon, and the likely outcome is very soon. So very soon this person may be coming. All right, folks, sorry about that. My air just, it's that time of season. Still summertime where I'm at. So let's see. So he has a relationship coming in pretty soon. Let me just see. Healing his finances and his independence. This could be that energy of wanting to be single all the time, and that was the healing in the past. Currently, he's feeling apathetic, left out. He's being careful and not accepting every offer that comes by. He's just like, fuck that. He just doesn't see that a relationship is coming. It's a twinsy type of thing, which just means that they're spiritually fit together. They equally yoked. Very good match. So let's see. Ooh. He's gonna be he's not for it. Like, he's just, he fights it. He fights it. Combative. They could be a fire sign, but anyhow, the advice is to take the opportunity. This is a stable opportunity. It's an offer. So make an offer. Stop being so hard on yourself. Like, when it comes to relationships, he's just like beat down with it. Like, I'd rather sit them all out and be single. But what you want here and what the other side, what you agreed to, or who you actually are, your soul's essence of who you really are. No, it's not who you're being. You just stubborn. The outcome is still Queen of Coins energy, just being business and but it's still wife energy, right? It's very soon someone's coming, and they may be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and they're going to come in. They're business minded, they're stable, he can trust them, they're in it to win it type of thing. They come in as the queen, so the perfect match for the happy family to come together. So this is what he truly desires, and it's abundance and wealth and everything. It's truly someone that he's equally yoked with. So it's not like some broke bum off the street like you or I. So don't get your panties in a ruffle there, sweetheart. He's not coming after you anytime soon. All right, so let's see. Oh, I just want to throw a couple of charms. I said not a long reading for these two. I wasn't even supposed to pull those cards, but let's just see. For Harry. Oh, okay. Well, is he traveling to Paris for a little rest and reprieve? Traveling for purposes. Looks like something is happening in Paris, or with somebody long and lean. Does he do any bike marathons or whatever? Wish coming true. See, it's out here and in manifestation lane, but it's coming. And it may, this wish, this desire for Francis coming up, or Paris, or whatever, maybe to speak the language. It feels like travel for leisure, and leisure time, taking it easy on a long bike ride, just leisurely time. Again, he does want to spill some tea about the music. He's being guided. It's lighthearted music that's coming in. It's spiritual music that's coming in as well. Could be guided by spirit, but that too is kind of, it's coming, but it's not here yet. So is the tea. There's something that he wants to. It's hot. He's got some smoking music, some hot music that's coming in. He may be spilling the tea about something, about his unhappiness. Spilling tea about the unhappiness about the music, not just the industry, the spirit of the music, the spirit of the industry. He's heated about that. He's unhappy. He doesn't feel good. He wants to talk about it though. And he desires to do this, but whatever this wish is here, this is coming, He just wants to relax. He's a little bit uptight. It feels like he can't get anywhere, can't move around, and I don't know what this would represent for him, but I feel that it's representing a leisure, luxurious type of vacation. While he's prepping for whatever this is down here, this is to come as well. So that's what I have for Harry. Now, Niall. All right, Niall. Let's see what's coming up for Niall. Niall Horan, mid-month August. Mid-month August, what are the energies coming in for Niall? Ooh, there's forgiveness, and it seems like this is dealing with his lover. He may be getting married. This is, okay, so he'd been going through the ups and downs within his relationship, past energy, needing forgiveness. Somebody fucked up, either him or his girl, doesn't really matter. Present time, whatever it is, it's yes, go for it. Maybe she said yes. He is fired up. He doesn't know what passion is coming. There's a lot of work coming in. But there's a lot of chemistry. Things are about to heat up. Yes, 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 all the way for him. And we have victory and success, and that's with his work passions. This is the advice. Focus on succeeding at your dream, at succeeding at your relationships, at succeeding at love, at succeeding at forgiveness and letting things go. It is time to forgive. Focus on your passions. You're finding success at work and in love, because love is your likely outcome for Niall. So let's just pull tarot and then his charms for Niall Horan. Mid-month August. So he's getting it in right now. He's feeling revved up chemically, and he has a lot of adoration for his lady, but also he has a lot of drive and momentum for music, which is a really good balance for him, because he hasn't been that way. Ooh, see, forgiveness, because he wasn't taking responsibility for not taking responsibility and accountability. But right now somebody said yes, but they meant no. Or if he was asking, are they lying? Yes, they are. A lot of fire. A decision is being made. All right, King of Swords and Page of Wands for the outcome. So, in the past, again, someone wasn't taking accountability or responsibility. It could just been a heavy workload, but and they weren't letting shit go either, but they may not have been getting anything done. Currently, the answer is yes. Someone did betray him. Yes, someone did lie. Yes, he lied or she lied, however that is for him, and dumped the responsibility on his shoulders. Somebody lied in this scenario. The hidden influence that a decision is going to be made, and it's time. It's time to come out of the dark, right? Like the light is going to be shined on some things. It's time to really recognize your purpose and your calling, and to pay attention to what it is that you're trying to cultivate. What is it that you have burning inside of you that you want to release? It's time to come out of the dark, and start paying attention. Speak up. I feel like he has something that he really wants to just belt out of him, like in a whale of music. He doesn't see this coming. So it's your purpose, it's your calling. So there's something within him that it's speaking up. It's his fire, it's his desire. He has a big mouth. It's time to use it. It's here for a purpose. So he doesn't know that this is how much he has to say, how much he has to offer. The advice is to speak up, talk about it, cut some things off, but speak your mind. Come up with a plan, but be the intellectual. Speak from your head. Be smart. Speak intelligently, because he has a lot of fire, so he could really be speaking some things, but he could also be speaking some things, like getting like mad about some things, but he could be really, sexy too. And then here he just needs to be straightforward and direct. That is the advice to achieve the victory and success. Just be truthful and keep telling the truth. Be honest. And the likely outcome is something sparks someone new, maybe an Aries, Leo, or whatever. But it could be a work endeavor that he loves. It could be a child coming in that he's going to pay a lot of attention to. Or this could just be somebody younger than him that puts a little extra pep in his step. But there is good news coming to him as far as love is concerned. And a little messenger is going to be whispering that in his ear. All kinds of ideas and potential for him on the board. So the overall energy here is 11 wands. There was a contract that somebody may have, went a little bit too, they weren't honest about. So what do we have? A contract, and then we step into the anxiety of the 9 swords. So the contract creates a lot of angst, worry, and things of that nature, but it's your purpose, so you have to talk about it. You have this passion. You cannot keep your mouth closed, period. Not when it's dealing with this. So speak your mind. It's good for you, and good new things are coming. New love is coming. Either a new chapter in love, a new love period, and like I said, new opportunities, new potentials, all regarding love and those whom he loves. So his end of the month is good. Good for Niall, turning things around. And taking accountability for lies and, this being dishonest, maybe. Let's see. Big. He may be big, ladies. I'm just saying. Big wins or big lies. I love you. There's information. The key is in your heart center. The key is love, and you getting lucky with someone in love. Somebody else is getting fried. I don't know if that's I'm getting fried, like this is your brain on rugs, or is somebody just in hot water, so to speak. His wish is being granted. The healing and the twin healing. We got double dolphin healing there. That is so awesome. He has a loyal friend that may end up in that frying pan, because this puppy here may be the one that, like, I don't know, that turn out not to be trusted. There's something big that he wants to talk about, spill the tea about, and it may have to do with this love here, but this just happens after this. It's just, big, something big. So that's what I have for Niall.